Good morning from Västpynten. Today you're gonna hang out with me, but first I'm gonna give Grim some food and Cecilia some coffee. Häng med! I don't drink that much coffee, only sometimes. Let's get some milk.
Nej men god morgon!
Ja, det är gott.
Åh,
det är gott.
tack!
Ja, sitt. Varsågod.
Oh my gosh! Good morning! Today you're gonna hang out with Christopher and we're gonna see what he does in a day. We're getting like some sort of pink clouds. This is one of the most beautiful mornings we've had in like 2 weeks. It's very bright.
And no wind.
No wind. And we have snowmobile weather.
No.
Do you know what that means? Christopher is already planning his trip to the off-grid cabin. Plans have been started.
Yes.
So I think that he's gonna get to the cabin in December without any issues. He might even get in November. He will.
Probably next week.
Are you kidding?
If the weather is fine.
Nej, vi borde borsta bort den här snön så man kan gå här. Har vi borsta?
Okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Very good at this. Wow, a beautiful day. Känns kallare alltså. Aua. Går det bra? Ja, det är inte läskigt. Is it t-shirt weather?
No, not really. It's a bit cold.
It is a bit cold. Look.
It's cold.
I think we may have northern lights tonight. You know, it's just feels like it could be happening. Det här ljuset. Helt otroligt.
Nej,
ska vi
now
gå in?
it's getting cold.
Oj, 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 oj. Gullisen. Vad mår du?
Today's breakfast gonna be cracker bread with some cheese and ham. We don't have that much home, we're going shopping today. So it's a bit, not too much in the fridge.
With the seasons changing and a lot more time spent indoors, there's nothing I love more in the morning than getting a cozy cup of coffee, a nice fire going, and also just starting the day with a relaxing game. And that means June's Journey is back. So first of all, a huge thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. Since switching to iPhone, I have been really excited to start the whole game from scratch again, because that means that I can redecorate my island. June's Journey is a free-to-download mobile game that challenges you to find hidden objects in beautifully designed scenes. The game is set in the 1920s and follows June Parker as she solves the mystery of her sister's murder. Now I know that sounds a little bit dramatic, but trust me, it is very relaxing and a lot of fun. You get to explore gorgeous scenes, find hidden objects, and customize your island. And you know me, I am all about customizing in my games. You can play alone or even join a club. There's always something happening in the game. You can download June's Journey for free using the link in the description or the QR code on screen. Now let's continue the day. Åh, vad gott! Mer mat hos dig.
I hoping Grim get his winter fur soon, because he only have summer fur now. I don't want him to freeze outside, so I hope it's coming. But he always late. I think it's like January something he gets his winter fur. So I have a plan. I hope that I can get to Caplaila in the end of this week or next week, before it gets totally darkness. So I'm gonna go in the daytime where I had like 1 hour of a little bit not too nighttime. We get a lot of snow this week and last week, so hopefully it's gonna be enough to drive there. Så ja. Så. Så. Nu är du redo. Nu är du redo. Jacket. It's not that cold, so I think I go for the town jacket. Ready, steady, go. These are like new winter boots that we bought from Sweden. It's Winter Life and they are exceptional good. I like them a lot. The cool thing is they actually made in Sweden as well. So produced in Sweden. Ja, kom där, Grim. Kom. Ja, släpp vad. Grim is gonna run a little bit. You know, he's like super excited every time we go out and he's barking and everything. Just the way it is. And he's waiting now for us to get ready so he can run his morning run. I'm gonna let Grim run for about 5-10 minutes so he gets his morning poop and some exercise. And then we do it again later. Almost every morning start like this. Like we're going into town to do some things. And Grim, he runs for about, normally he runs like half an hour, 45 minutes. I think it's quite good for him for Grim to hang with me on the daytime because Cecilia is working and she's working home and in the office, so then Grim get bored, but when he's with me in town or everything we do, he's fine, and then I get a run as well. We have two places to pick up post, and it's a post office, and this is like a DOL, DHL and FedEx. So here we get a lot of packages. Nej, sen klart om man går i bil då är det kanske svårare. The post office in town, that's the best one. The people who are working there, they are so nice and they help us with so much things up here. I think all the town like them. They are really the best. I'm gonna go look for a sweater that I want to buy, like a sweater or a jacket, something that I saw they had. Du får vänta. Oh, here it is! I'm gonna try this one. Kanske borde prova en small först. Ja, den här blir bra. Ja, superduper. Den här är fin i färgen. Och sen är det ju den. I have two of these ones from before, two different ones. And I just cut the ball off, cut it off here, and then it gets perfect for me. Hey! Hey! Oh, hey! Hey! Hejsan! Ja, den kursen tar vi sen. Vi får vänta på Eik. Hallå! Super nice. Nu tror jag, eller kanske klarar sig. Gonna move the car up to butiken, the shop, the store, grocery store shop. So we don't have to carry all the way down here. Grim has some bad breath the 2 last days, so I'm gonna buy some sardiner. That's more for vitamins, but then we give him some of this kefir. Bloody Mary mix for the morning breakfast. Polar kaviar. I think the boat is coming soon because a few things are empty. I don't think we're gonna do like a big shopping today. We're just gonna wait until the boat arrives and then we stock up some more. Nice. It's not that super cold out now, so we can leave it behind here. Ja, kom. Så, varsågod. Welcome to my dungeon. Look what I found on Buy and Sell Långebyn. I bought this one. I announced that I wanted to buy one of these, and one guy, he had one. So it's a bar top. So you can put your glasses and some rum and whiskey in here. I'm gonna have it in the cabin, in the off-grid cabin. It's gonna be pretty nice. This is the new winch I put in last week for the snowmobile, or whatever it is. So to lift it. Pretty cool. So here in the dungeon I'm almost every day. I'm fixing stuff that we need for a cabin or fixing snowmobiles. So now the snowmobile season starting. So I'm fixing the last of the snowmobiles and Grim's Luffe that I fixed. So this is the last snowmobile that I need some maintenance of. This is my knife making area where I'm gonna do the knives. I haven't started with it yet. I'm missing one machine. It's a bandsåg in Swedish that I'm gonna buy, and it hasn't been time yet to start with it either because it's been kind of busy. It took me just a couple of weeks to understand that the board there for the tools was too small, so I had to make one more here. So here I made one that I just can put up other things that are bigger things that I don't use every day. I've always been in a car shop or bike shop or whatever. I like these kind of things. So even when I was a young boy, I started out when I was like 12 years old, and I cleaned all the cars and vacuumed it, and I got some money for it from the old guys. So I started like that, and then I, started to do some mechanic stuff. I just got a notification on the phone that it's power outage home. So I just have to go home and check. Have to start a fire or something, because we can't have it like this. Then it's gonna get super cold at home. So we're gonna check why it is, and we have to probably call town, the people who take care of it, why it's no electricity. Our heating unit have a temperature sensor with a SIM card, so if the electricity shuts off, I get a text message for it. So that really good system. It looks quite dark down there, but now it's even 2 cars working on the electricity thing, so I think we're gonna have electricity quite soon. Now even more, now even Telenor comes, because their cabin is there, it's close to us, and they have a tower that's not even in lightning now, so now it's busy. You really forget how dark it gets when the electricity goes out and it's dark season. It gets like pitch black. You can't see nothing. Light on.
I wonder how long we're gonna have this power outage for. Look, it's a little Christmas tree one. Oh, that light is so nice.
I think we're gonna be without electricity a few hours, but maximum 5 hours. So I think they will fix it in quite short time. And we got some package today. Cecilia's Christmas present.
Birthday.
We got some presents today. Cecilia's birthday. I'm gonna do my best here. So far, quite good. And I think everybody have the same problem, but to buy gifts to anyone is quite difficult. So this year we made it a bit easier. We have to write a list of what we want. So I just gave her like the full catalog of Bass Pro. That's quite easy for me. I didn't do that. I wish I had some things, and I hope I get some of it. Not so easy. Actually quite difficult. Super difficult. Looks good from this side.
See, you're good at packing gifts.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like Christopher said, I think it's really difficult to buy gifts. So I said this year, let's write a list of things we would like. Not that you have to buy everything, but just to give the other person an idea of items you would like, or maybe, you know, and that has been so much fun. Because we're not telling each other what we're buying from the list or if we're buying anything, but let's just say Christopher's packages, it's gonna be out of Harry Potter 37 next year. He's gonna be like, but last year, I have bought so many gifts because he wants so many exciting things. And I've been like, what? Because last year we did no gifts. I don't know what happened, but we were both like, well, I didn't really want anything specific, but it was so boring to not open anything on the birthday or the Christmas. So this year we said, let's just find fun stuff. And it can be small things. It can be a beanie, you know. But it's fun to get some new things and open gifts and have those memories. I think that's the big one for me. I want to be like, oh, this thing from that year, or, you know, I think that's fun. Okay, maybe coffee time?
Let's make some coffee. The gas stove still works, or the propane. We still, even if the electric goes out, we still have most of the house run on propane. So it's only the fridge who is annoying that it is on electricity. And of course heating. But the rest of the house is quite off-grid manageable.
The supermarket doesn't start selling candy cane until like December, if they even do it then. And Christopher needs candy cane for a recipe that we're supposed to do today. And we'll do it as soon as the electricity comes back. But so we needed candy cane for it. But I accidentally bought 2 kilos of the wrong candy cane. Can you open it? Open that one, because I think these are chocolate filled. I think they're gonna be absolutely delicious, and it was so cheap. So this is just like a random store that we found online that sends here. 2 kilos of the wrong. Oh, they're absolutely wonderful. I bought vinterdumle. Det de här funkar ju. Det är knappt någonting i. Oh no, these are incredible. I also bought a lot of popcorn. Because we don't have this sort of popcorn. In there. Oh, hit my nose. Oj. Shit. We have electricity again. It came back pretty late though. It took a few hours, but I mean, just that they fixed it in one day. So quickly.
Yeah,
they were so fast. But so that means that we can bake today instead. This is for the recipe guide, so we're gonna show you a sneak peek. So after you've made it, we're gonna take some photos, so we have it for the book.
Yes.
Yes, buddy!
We're going to do this knäck with the polka. The two Swedish tasters that we're gonna mix together. The recipe is quite easy. You just put almost everything in and boil it for about 25 minutes up to a certain degrees like Celsius, and then just pour it in whatever you want.
This is where the Swedish Gränna polka comes in, why we ordered this. So all of this was for this recipe.
This baking book that we're doing this year is in grams, and it's only gonna be grams because grams is very precise. Like 5 grams is 5 grams. 1 cup or 1 deciliter can be, I don't know, it can be everything. For sugar, castor sugar is 90 grams. It's 1 deciliter, but 1 deciliter can be a bit more or a bit less. It depends how it is, like how the sugar is formed from the start. But 90 grams is always 90 grams. That's why we're gonna do this book in grams. This is the polka candy that we're gonna crush. I'm gonna weigh it, and then I'm gonna write down the exact measurement how much it is. One casserole. If you have one that is thicker, a little bit thicker on the under, then it's a little bit easier to boil this. Cream. Custard sugar. So we're gonna have some farine sugar, some brown sugar. Why it's so easy to use grams is like you only need 1 scale, and then you just pour and tear the scale after everything you put in, and then you just pour in the new thing. And I heard like even like American bakers, like pastry chefs, and they use gram today. You know, vanilla is vanilla, so if you want to go for a vanilla pod in all the recipes, you can just change it. Or if you have this paste, I'm gonna try this one today and see if it's a nice one. Before we put this on the stove, I think we're gonna try to cut them with a knife after. Everything depends what kind of degrees you go for. Like you have this, when you do this kind of candy, it is 125 Celsius, or 100 up to 130. And 130, then it's like really crunchy, and 125, it is that you can cut in it. And it's nothing wrong with either one of them. 125, you're gonna taste more of the butter, and 130, you're gonna taste more of the sugar. But I'm gonna try this one today. To make sure it's not gonna stick, I'm gonna use this spray fat. It's pure butter, this one. It's not oil or... Spatula, I have about 10 of them home. I use it for everything. I scrape off the plates after we eat. Instead of using water, I scrape it off and put it in the washing machine. I use it for baking, I use it for everything. So I have many of these, and I noticed that IKEA is really good because they are really soft. So this is actually a really good buy from IKEA. When you do this, it's good to not stir all the time, but have a good check on it. That's why I like the spatula. Then you can like clean the sides, scrape the sides, so you always have that, because the sugar dies when it gets too warm up here. It's been about like 10 minutes now. It's up to, it's 106. So we have still about like probably 10 minutes more. You need to be fast for this one. Normally I put out this outside, but today it's kind of windy and I don't want to have any snow on it, so I have to let it cool inside today. So it's going to take a few hours before I can cut it probably. I just have to wait.
Key here is to make them bite-sized, because you can't bite through them. You can only put a whole one in your mouth and chew. Oh wow, this is tasty. This is really, really good. I'm gonna cut them up now, and then we're gonna take some photos of them.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We hoped you loved hanging out with Christopher on a day in his life. Subscribe to get notifications on when I post, which is every Sunday. We are so excited to show you all that Polar Night has to offer. And don't forget to download June's Journey for free using the link in the description or the QR code on screen. All right, see you next week. Bye!